Hey guys! So this is going to be my 2-month postpartum update and my first week alone since I've had Aubrey update without my husband. So anyway, I will just jump right in. So today I am, let's see, I'm about two months and 7 days postpartum. So about 9 weeks or so, which is really crazy. It's going right by so fast. My bleeding stopped when I was 3 weeks postpartum. So after 3 weeks of having Aubrey, my bleeding stopped, which is really nice. I mentioned back pain in my last postpartum update, and I said that I was having major back pain. That has gone away completely and my back is feeling great. It's feeling back to normal, so that's really glad. I'm glad that it didn't stay. I was really worried about that, but it's feeling really good, so that's good. I had my postpartum doctor's appointment on July 11th, so a little while ago, and the doctor said that I've healed great. My stitches were gone, my uterus has gone back to normal. Yeah, everything looks really, really good, so that's always exciting when everything looks good and everything's gone back to normal. You don't have to worry as much. So yeah, looking really good. Let's see, she told me that I was 9 pounds less than when I came in for my first doctor's appointment. So I've gone down 9 pounds since I've had Aubrey from my first doctor's appointment. So that's really exciting. It's kind of nice to have my body a little bit relatively normal again. I mean, it's still, I still have to tone up a lot more. I still have a lot more to lose, and I feel like I still have to, you know, get into shape a lot more. But it's nice to know that at least I'm going somewhere and I'm not going like upwards, I'm going downwards in weight, so that's good. I felt really good about that. Let's see here. I still feel like I have to like tone and lose and, you know, stuff like that. But anyway, at least I'm doing good with that. I mentioned in my last update that I was going to do an IUD. I decided not to. I decided just to do birth control, the mini pill, while I'm nursing, and then after I'm nursing I'll just do regular. But right now I'm just going to do birth control just to see if I can do it well, see if I can take it at the same time every day. And so far it's been really good. I just set a timer on my phone. So yeah, that's been good. Last time I had an IUD with Connor, I just bled like for about 2 months straight after I had the IUD, and I just didn't really want to do that again. And so I think I'm just going to do birth control for a little while and see if I can do well with that. So that's what I'm doing for right now. I'm doing birth control. It's the mini pill for breastfeeding mothers. And so, and then after I'm done breastfeeding, I'll have to do like the regular pill, but that's going good so far. So that's what I've decided to do. It's a little bit different than last time. I told you I was going to do the IUD, but I did decide to do birth control in the end just because I felt a little bit more comfortable with that. So that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I think that's all. Sorry guys, I'm looking at my notes while I'm talking to you. Yeah, so I'm doing birth control. As far as like how I'm feeling, I've been feeling really, really good. I had like, I think everyone goes through like a little tiny bit of baby blues, like just a minor amount, you know. It wasn't anything major, but there was just a little bit of minor baby blues there, you know. But I think it's just the overwhelmingness too of like having 2 kids under the age of 2 and not just 1 kid anymore. And so I had like minor amount of baby blues. It wasn't anything major, nothing big by any means. So I'm feeling great now though. I'm feeling so good. But yeah, just feeling really, really good. I'm feeling really happy and really excited, and I'm trying not to be too overwhelmed. It's kind of overwhelming with 2 kids under the age of 2, but yeah, I'm doing really, really good. Things have gone back to normal and starting to get schedules down and stuff like that. So it's been really, really good, and I feel just really rewarded and really excited and just really thankful that I have my kids, and just so thankful that Aubrey is just doing perfect. So just very thankful for that. Oh, and I did start my period like 2 days ago on the 18th. So yeah, I started my period on the 18th, which I was really surprised because some people don't start periods after they have kids or whatever. They just, as long as they're breastfeeding, sometimes they won't until after they're done breastfeeding, but I did. I started my period on the 18th, so that was kind of nice actually, just to know that my body is, you know, normal again and kind of getting back into the swing of things. It kind of sucked though, because I mean, I hate periods, and when you're pregnant you don't have to worry about it, and so it was just kind of like, oh man, I have to do this again. But it is a good thing. In the other direction, it's a good thing, just because you know that your body is doing what it needs to do. So that's always exciting. Let's see here. As far as Connor goes on postpartum, he has been doing so good. Since my last update, and I updated you guys, he's been doing really, really well. The first 2 weeks that she was born, he had, maybe it was like 2 weeks after she was born. Yeah, it was like 2 weeks after she was born. He had kind of a harder time going down to bed and going down for naps. He would just stand in his crib. And he would cry for naps and for bedtime. And I don't know if it was because he maybe felt like he wasn't getting enough attention. I don't know, but I made a really big effort just to, at nighttime, I'd put Aubrey down and I'd go and I'd get him ready for bed, and it would just be me and him, and then I'd read him a story, I'd give him loves, I'd give him snuggles. If my husband was home, he'd be in there too, and we'd just give him a lot of attention at night, read him stories, and just let him know that we still loved him, and that helped a lot. So he's doing really, really good at that now. He is totally great with sleeping and naps, and everything's back to normal. He'll still give her kisses a ton. He goes and gives her kisses all the time. But we do have to watch her. We have to watch her when she's in the swing. We've had a really hard time, like, because when we put her in her baby swing, he'll like go up to her constantly and like shove his fingers in her mouth and like give her her binky and then pull it out and then try to chew on her binky. And then he'll like wait until, he'll give her her binky and then he'll wait until she sucks on it, and then he'll like rip it out of her mouth and like stick his fingers in her mouth and stick his fingers in her eyes and just poke at her, poor little thing. So we have to watch him really, really close. Watch her really close when she's in the swing, just because he kind of likes to poke at her a lot. So anyway, but and sometimes like I don't think it's because, I don't think he really understands, but sometimes he'll hit her. Like, I think he tries to like pat her and he just doesn't know how little she is and he doesn't know how hard he's being, but sometimes he'll hit her, and I don't think it's on purpose. I think it's just because he's trying to pat her and like love her, and like it comes across as hitting because he doesn't know how small she is and he doesn't know how big he is compared to her. So we're kind of watching him with that, and we're just kind of making sure that he's soft, but he's doing a lot better. Aren't you? Say hi. Hi. Hi, Chunkalunka. Yeah, you're a chunker. Okay, so this is my first week alone with both my kids. As you know, my husband is gone every other week for work, so I'm alone like every other week. Well, he's gone for 9 days and then he's home for 6, and so I'm gone like 9 days. I'm alone for 9 days, and then when he gets home, he's home for 6 days, and I have help. But I'm like by myself like 9 days. It's a long time. So this is like my first week. After Aubrey was born, I stayed with my mom for like the weeks my husband was gone. I would like stay at her house for those days, and she'd help me out a ton with the kids, just for like the first 2 months, just to kind of like get the hang of it and stuff. Oh. Gosh. Just to get the hang of it. And so this week I decided I just want to be at my house. It's just, you know, it's kind of hard going back and forth all the time, especially with 2 kids. Having to pack all that stuff for 9 days, go to my mom's house, was getting really hard. And Connor does a lot better just sleeping in his own bed, and it was kind of messing him up going back and forth. And so, and I just felt like I wasn't really doing anything, because I like to clean and like do laundry and do stuff like that when I'm home, and I just felt like I wasn't really doing anything. And so, yeah, so, sorry, Connor made me lose my train of thought. Connor. But yeah, I wasn't feeling like I was getting anything done, and it was great to have the help, but I'm really glad to be home. I'm really glad to just be doing things again and getting into the hang of things, but my mom is like amazing, and she helped me so much, and I appreciate that so much. But yeah, this week is like the first week alone with both my kids with my husband gone, and it's been really hard, to be honest. It's been so much harder than I thought it would be with 2 kids. Like, it's really not too bad. But I'm constantly having to watch Connor, as you know, because he like yanks her hair and pulls at her, tries to shove his fingers in her mouth when she's in the swing, and so I can't really sit her in the swing. But it's been getting a lot better. It really has. It's not too bad. It's hard not to have help. It's really, really hard not to have help, because when your husband's home, like he helps me out a ton. Like he can take one, I can take the other one, and we can get him ready, and we can like tag team, and it's a lot easier. But when he's gone, especially for bath time, oh my word, it takes forever, because I can't, like when he's home, we bath him at the same time, and then he can take one child and I can take the other child, and we can get them both ready, and we can bath him at the same time, and it's a lot easier. But when he's gone, I have to bath Connor first, get him ready for bed, put him in bed, and everything like that. And then I have to bath Aubrey, and it just takes so long, and like I'm just exhausted. So I'm very thankful for my husband. It makes me just appreciate him so much more when he's home, because when he's home, he is the most amazing husband. Like he just steps right in and he does whatever I need him to help me out, and he's just an amazing dad. So it really makes me thankful for all he does when he's home, because he really helps me out so much. Grocery shopping is a lot harder because I have a car seat. I have to put Connor in the front of the cart and her in the back of the cart in her car seat. And I don't really have a lot of room for groceries, and so I have to do all my major grocery shopping when my husband's home, because with 2 kids it's kind of hard by yourself. And like going to church and stuff is like, oh my gosh, I had to go to church by myself this week with 2 kids. Oh my word, it's hard, like it's a lot of work, but we're slowly getting into the hang of it, and it will get a lot better. Oh, Aubrey. Sorry guys, she was having a major meltdown. But yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's good. And like going to church was really hard, you know, with 2 kids, and I was like, oh my gosh, under the age of 2, it's a lot of work to go places by yourself. But it's gotten a lot better, and we're doing a lot better now. So I think that it'll just take some time, but honestly, it's going really, really well. Yeah, and Connor has had a meltdown, and I have had a meltdown, but like I had a meltdown the other day because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this. Like this is a lot of work. But it was just one of those days where they were both just so sad, and I was just like, oh no, you know, but we are doing so much better now. And honestly, I don't think it will be that bad once we get into the hang of it. I mean, this week has been really hard, but I think once we get into the hang of it, I think it will be really, really good, and I think it will be just fine. It kind of makes me a little bit more independent, which is nice, because I know that I can do things, and I know that I can figure things out, and I don't have to rely on people. So it's kind of good. But yeah, that's pretty much all. We're doing really well. I think as weeks pass by, it will get a lot easier. It is a little bit harder and a little bit more challenging, but it will be just fine, won't it? Won't it? Yeah, she's kind of sad. You want to say hi? Oh, look at you. Cute little piggy tails. Oh my goodness, you're so precious. All right, guys, I think that's all I had to talk to you about. So I will talk to you later. Oh, I'm going to do a 2-month postpartum a 2-month breastfeeding video. Sorry, not postpartum. A 2-month breastfeeding video. And Aubrey's 2-month update coming up soon. I also want to do like a diaper bag, like what's in my diaper bag type video, and like a cloth diaper kind of video, and like why I'm doing that. So anyway, I'll kind of do those as the weeks go by, and just look out for them. So Connor is destroying something. Oh my goodness. Connor, what are you doing? He was trying to climb in her swing a minute ago. Anyway, all right, he was trying to climb in there. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, I forgot to do my belly shot for you, so I'll hurry and do that real quick. So here is my 2-month postpartum belly. Just from the side. Sorry, my phone's ringing. All right, thanks. I'll talk to you later. Bye.